Maria Anna Victoria of Bavaria was born into the powerful house of Wittelsbach as the daughter of Ferdinand Maria, Elector of Bavaria, and Henriette Adelaide of Savoy. Groomed for a royal alliance, she was sent to France at a young age to marry the Grand Dauphin, son of Louis XIV. Despite political hopes, her marriage was emotionally distant and marked by cultural isolation. Maria Anna Victoria is remembered as a reserved and virtuous wife of the French Dauphin, isolated from courtly life and Versailles intrigues. Louis XIV treated her with formal respect, but she was considered too serious and dull for high society. Rumor has it the king once said she is good, but not at all cheerful. During her life, she suffered from loneliness, maintaining ties mostly with her family and Spanish relatives. Tokugawa Ieyasu was born into the Matsudaira clan during the Sengoku period, an age of war and unrest in Japan. As a child, he was sent as a political hostage and spent years under the control of powerful warlords. Through patience, strategy, and shifting alliances, he rose from obscurity to become one of the most formidable leaders in Japanese history. Ieyasu founded the Tokugawa shogunate, ending centuries of war and bringing peace. After Sekigahara, he became shogun and unified Japan. His strategy combined patience, smart alliances, and rare but decisive force. He said victory goes not to the one who strikes first, but to the one who endures. He ruled firmly, shaping the Edo era, a symbol of Zen wisdom and statecraft. Catherine of Holstein-Beck was born into a noble German family closely linked to European royal houses. Raised in a cultured and traditional environment, she was educated in languages, music, and etiquette from an early age. Her marriage aligned her with the Russian imperial court, shaping her path in history. She was known in Russia as Ekaterina Petrovna and held the title of princess. At court, she impressed with dignity, calm intelligence, and devotion to her children. Though not politically ambitious, she was respected in aristocratic circles and managed her household with care and authority. Her family ties contributed to dynastic alliances between Russia and German states. In silence, she helped link empires. Karl August von Hardenberg was born into a noble family in Hanover. He studied law and political science in Tingen and Leipzig, showing early signs of reformist thinking. His upbringing combined aristocratic discipline with Enlightenment ideals that shaped his career as a statesman. Prince Hardenberg became one of the key reformers of Prussia in the early 19th century. He initiated the abolition of feudal privileges and introduced reforms in the army and administration. Working alongside Stein, he aimed to modernize the Prussian state. His reputation suffered from court intrigues and, later, concessions to Napoleon. But even critics admitted without Hardenberg, there would be no reborn Prussia. Bathilde d'Orléans was born into the powerful House of Orléans, a branch of the French royal family. Raised at court, she received an excellent education and was known for her intelligence and independence. Despite her noble birth, she would later embrace revolutionary ideas and a modest lifestyle. Bathilde d'Orléans became known not as a princess, but as a duchess with republican ideals. During the French Revolution, she refused to leave France and lived among common people, supporting reform. Later, she founded a convent that welcomed former nuns and fallen women. Those around her called her the saintly Duchess. "My faith lies not in blood, but in love," she said, becoming a symbol of nobility beyond titles. Gaspard de Coligny was born into an influential noble family in France. He received a military education and quickly rose through the ranks. His early years were shaped by duty, discipline, and a strong sense of justice, which later defined both his political and religious life. Gaspard de Coligny was one of the key Huguenot leaders in France. He advocated for religious peace and proposed an alliance with Dutch Protestants against Spain. Despite war wounds and court intrigues, he remained influential under Charles IX. To Catholics, he was an enemy. To Protestants, a martyr. Better to die for truth than live in lies, he said. His murder during the St. Bartholomew's Day massacre became a symbol of faith betrayed. Leonor de Almeida Portugal was born into one of the most prominent noble families of Portugal. Orphaned early and raised at court, she received a refined education and soon showed a talent for poetry, philosophy, and politics. Her youth was marked by intellect, tragedy, and resilience. Leonor de Almeida, the fourth Marquise of Alorna and eighth Countess of Assumer, was a renowned poet, thinker, and Enlightenment patriot. Confined to a convent after her family's disgrace, she became a symbol of resilience. Later, she joined the literary salons of Vienna and Lisbon, writing as Alcippe. "I carry within me the crown of an exile and the pen of a queen," she said. Her works still echo with pain and freedom. Red Jacket was born into the Seneca Nation of the Iroquois Confederacy in what is now New York. Known as Otishani in youth and later as Sagayuatha, he became renowned for his powerful speeches and diplomatic efforts during an era of great upheaval for indigenous nations. Red Jacket became famous for defending Native spiritual and cultural independence through powerful speeches. He rejected Christianity, saying, "We had our religion long before you came, and we have no reason to change it." Despite efforts to negotiate with the U.S. government, he watched his people's lands vanish. Legend says that when threatened, he declared, "Red Jacket shall not bow." Even in death, he remains a symbol of pride and resistance, his name evoking unbreakable will.